Ricky here from PlayStation Ain't Dead. In today's video, we are gonna talk about some lovely reprints. So, let's get right into it. So yeah, because last year, 6 out of these 7 games were reprinted. I'm not going to go over each of the differences in depth. This is just the stack of first print games, which all 7 of these have received as of about a week ago now, reprints directly from VGP or Video Games Plus. We have a couple of copies here, which also should be covered in a reprint video at a later date, potentially. These were initial reprints from 2013, directly from Nordic Games. This one here was just an updated artwork revision by THQ, and then we have the actual Nordic Games branded release there. Whoops. And then finally, we have from last year the whole controversial topic, these 6, which were all reprints. And I covered all 6 of these independently here on the channel. I will link to the playlist down below, or linked in this video here in the description. But obviously, again, Painkiller and Syberia were the most notable reprints here. All of them received new artwork, new discs, and the lack of manuals. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead. We're going to jump in. We're going to unbox this. I ordered all 7 of the reprints from VGP pretty much as soon as they came out. And then we're going to compare, see if there's any sort of differences between the reprints from last year from Whatnot. This is the reprint from 2022. We obviously have the THQ Nordic logo and the Farm 51 logo right on the front. On the back, we have the updated artwork style, the newest darker blue banner boxes on the back. We also have the addition of the THQ Nordic branding on the back. On the spine side, not much has changed, except for the removal of the BLUS number in favor of the standard 7-digit spine codes. And for the details, because it's been about probably close to a year since I covered them, I'll link again to the playlist with all 6 of the comparison videos. But we do have the newly printed disc as well, with the THQ Nordic branding here, and now the flat bottom disc style. So yeah, that's Painkiller's reprint from last year. I'll go ahead, I'll put it up there. I know the top is cut off, but I'm working with what we got here. We're going to go ahead and unbox it. The 2023 VGP reprint. So right off the bat, front is identical. Back looks identical. The UPC codes are the exact same, and the spine codes should be probably the same. Yep, 0462. So yeah, again, last year's reprint, this year's reprint. Let's pop it open and let's see if there is any differences. Alright. Still no manual, expected, and more than likely the same disc. BLUS 310 or 31206. Probably the same here. Yeah. So yeah, exact same as last year. No differences as far as I can tell. I'm gonna look over it more in depth off camera here. If there are any noticeable differences between the two, I'll keep you guys updated. But this one again is the 2023 versus the 2022. Again, nothing noticeable. So I'm gonna try and keep them separate. For now, at least. And on to the next one. Up next, we have Arcania. This is the 2022 reprint from the Whatnot seller, THQ Nordic branding on the front. Again, updated back art, removal of the BLUS on the spine, and now comparing to the 2023 reprint. Front looks the exact same. Back looks the exact same. UPC, exact same, and then spine, exact same. Maybe the font, no, probably not. Artwork's probably just slid up a little bit. Oh yeah, you can see it's kind of, might be tough to pick it up in the camera, but the artwork's definitely a little bit warped in the back. Yeah, you can kind of see there how it angles. Definitely there. Okay, anyway, let's get to unboxing this one. I'll try and do this one a little more on camera than Painkiller. Maybe. There we go. Alright, so first things first. Oh, well, I guess no manual. Now I don't remember. Now I'm gonna look stupid. Okay, yeah, I think they just used an old disc. Actually, I'm even more dumb. I've got my original copy here. Yeah, definitely for the reprints they just used old discs there. Still got the old Nordic Games logo. So correction on that. So yeah. So yeah, that's the back, and then still the old disc. Again, no manual, but let's just go ahead and let's just reposition this artwork. Hopefully. Yeah. There we go. Cool. Yeah, still a little bit, but whatever. Alright. Alright, next one we have MX versus ATV Alive. This is from last year, 2022. THQ Nordic on the front. Oops. All the same deal. Not gonna really keep repeating myself for each one of these. But the BLUS on the spine does remain the same. New disc. No manual. 2023. Front is the exact same. Back is seemingly the exact same. UPC, probably the same. Yep. And spine. Exact same. Alright, so we're going to put that back there. We're going to go ahead. Okay, as expected, no manual. And same disc as last year, 30707. 30707, the BPSS number we can also look at, 129830. 129830, and disc is manufactured in Austria, just like last year. All right, next we're gonna go on to Reflex. All right, so for Reflex, same deal as all these other reprints. THQ Nordic now in the front and on the back. Blue boxes. Spine relatively remains the same. Side note on this one, the font for some reason on the spine is very, very small, reminiscent of, I believe, PAL games. Opening it, again, lack of manual, newly printed disc. Coming over to the 2023 reprint. Side note, I'm just seeing this now. Look at how this artwork is packaged. Jesus. Crazy. But we can fix that. Alright, so first things first. Manual check, nothing. Reflex, THQ Nordic, and let's go ahead and check out this artwork. that is probably not going to come up on camera, but now is marked, but I don't really care that much. Again, these are very, very seemingly the exact same prints from last year, so far at least. Let's just fix that artwork real quick. It looks close enough for now. Yeah, so once again, common theme here so far is that there have been no real differences from reprints last year, right here, to reprints from this year. And next we're going to go on to MX Untamed. Alright, so for Untamed, this is the 2022 reprint. Nordic on, THQ Nordic on the front, blue box on the back, logo on the back, spine, no manual. This one used the 2014 reprint disc, so this game did get a Nordic Games specific reprint back in 2014, or 2013, one of those two. The dates aren't really confirmed, as far as I'm aware at least. And then we have the 2023 reprint, so front is the same, back looks like it's the same, UPC, 4565 WR, 4565 WR, yep, and spines are the same. Let's unbox this one. Alright, moment of truth. Oh, look at that, no manual, as expected. And same disc, let's see. 30097F, BPSS, 6930. Probably is the same here. Yeah, 0097F, 6930. Okay, yeah, so exact same deal here. And something some people may ask is the copyright date updated. It is not. This one here, I guess this reprint was from 2014, the old reprint, which I have actually right here. But we can tell copyright date of 2014 there, and just has an extra bonus here for this one. That is the newest reprint. This is the Nordic Games 2014 reprint from when, at the time, Nordic Games purchased THQ after they filed for bankruptcy. So this is the initial reprint back from 2014 here. As you can see, exact same disc printings there as the 2023 reprints. All right, before we cover Siberia, we're gonna cover this new one here, MX Supercross. All right, so jumping into Supercross now. This one I'm surprisingly the most excited for because it's a brand new reprint for me. This is our original release here. Rainbow Games and the Nordic Games logo right on the front. On the back, nothing, no top banner or anything. Standard squares used up until I believe 2014, if I remember correctly. Don't quote me on that though. We have our UPC here, and then the Nordic Games HQ address there. On the spine, we have the Rainbow and Nordic logos, and then we have our territory marking, and then our BLUS number. Comparing that to the reprint, coloring honestly looks, I think, a little brighter for the reprint. We obviously have the THQ Nordic logo. We obviously have a new and updated Rainbow logo. Still no top banner, which is expected. We do have the newest blue boxes on the back. Addition of the Rainbow Games logo and THQ Nordic logo on the back. And then for the UPC, it is the exact same. And it looks like everything else, I believe, is the same as well, for the most part. Obviously, I haven't really delved too deep into these yet, but on the spine, we have the same smaller font for some reason, and the removal of all these logos here. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna unbox Supercross now. I'm expecting no manual and a new disc on this one, so let's see if those suspicions are correct. And if they're not, then I'll be even more surprised. Dun, 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 dun. Look at that. No manual and, ooh, a new disc. Cool. So if we compare, BLUS is 31455, BPSS is ending in 3980. And both those look the exact same. So we have our old disc versus the new reprint disc. I guess that's kind of a cool surprise out of all of this. And last, we're going to go on to probably the main feature here, Syberia. So, heavy hitter time. As we all know, this is the Syberia collection. One of, well, not anymore maybe, the rarest PS3 games to exist on the platform. So this is the 2022 reprint, which this and Painkiller at the time are very, very highly controversial for reasons I'm not going to go into now. We already covered that last year in depth, and I'm not going to really bring up that whole situation again. But yeah, new disc, new artwork, sold exclusively on Whatnot. That's what I'll say about that. But we have the 2023 reprint here. So let's just get into it. Comparing it off the bat. Logos on the front are the exact same. Logos on the back seem to be the exact same. UPCs, addresses, everything is all the exact same. Spine is the exact same. So that's from 2022 on the left. And let's pop this one open. Man, I'm doing a poor job at unboxing these. Jesus. Oh, God. Maybe VGP just doesn't want me unboxing these. Well, anyway, let's get into it. No manual as expected. And we have the same disc from last year. Just to confirm, Austria 31429 and 398 LBL. Austria 1429, 398 LBL. But yeah, so that's going to do it here for the video. Thanks everyone for tuning in. It's really appreciated. Make sure, if you like what you see, stick around on the channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Do other YouTube stuff, like, comment, all that. And let's see some discussion in the comment section. What's your guys' take on reprints here? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it terrible? Are you indifferent? Personally, me, I can see both sides. Me being a full set collector, I already have the full PS3 set that was released here in the US. And I'm also a variant hunter, so these for me are variants. So personally, I don't mind it, as long as there is a difference. That's always nice, because that's more stuff for me to now buy. But yeah, let's hear from everybody else here. Thanks, guys.